Hello guys, we are back with our next lecture. In this lecture, let us go through the next question. Okay, so this question belongs to GATE CSC 2014 set 2 guys. The given question is consider the procedure below for producer consumer problem. Okay, so this is for producer and this is for consumer. Okay, now they are saying which of the following is true. So for easy understanding, let us try to analyze the code first, then we shall go through the options. Okay, so initially we are initiating a variable n which is equals to 0 and we created the traditional semaphores s equal to 1. So once a producer wants to produce, he is going to produce that item, he is going to perform a wait on s, okay, and he will add that particular product which he has created to the buffer and he is going to perform signal on both of them. So this will become 1, this will become 1. So in this way, the producer will produce as many required amount of items he want to produce, right? Yes. So once the whole production of around 3 items, assume in that way, is done. So now assume consumer wants to eat them. Okay. So consumer will come, he will perform a wait operation on yes. Okay. So it becomes a 0 and he will perform a wait operation on n. So this becomes a 2. Okay. So if there are no products, the value will be 0 and it will be in a trap here, right? Yes. So now that's really good. Okay, yes. So now we will remove from buffer. Okay, so you will remove the item from the buffer and then you will perform signal on yes. So basically you will increment this. Okay, and you will consume your food. So in this way you can consume until you make it 0. So I think there is no issue with respect to this, right? The only thing here is there is no limit for that particular buffer, right? So it's an infinite length buffer indirectly, right? Yes. And is there any chance of deadlock? The main reason why I think there is a small chance of a deadlock is because assume in this way guys. So assume yes initial value is 1 and all the items are empty. So at that time assume consumer came and he started executing. So first only we are checking some wait yes. So this will be made to 0. Now he will get stuck here because we cannot perform wait on 0, right? Yes. So now he is in a trap. So now assume that now producer wants to produce something. So now what producer will do? Producer will start and he produces the item, and to put that item in the buffer, he need to wait on yes. But here the wait on yes is 0. So now he is in a trap. So indirectly this is one of the most possible thing and it might lead to a deadlock, right? Yes. So now let us check the options. Okay. And rest all things are perfect guys. If everyone is executing in a normal way, it's okay. But whenever the context switches are a bit crazy, it will lead to a deadlock, right? Yes. So if you ask me what is the solution for deadlock, just to swap these two statements guys. So if you swap those two statements, first you will check whether the value of n is 0 or 1 and based on that only you will lock s. So that's the best approach, right? Yes. So now let us check the options. So option A says that the producer will be able to add an item to the buffer, but the consumer can never consume. That's absolutely wrong because the first case which we took, 3 items have been pushed and 3 items have been eaten by the consumer, right? Yes. So the consumer will remove not more than 1 item in the buffer. So this is also wrong because continuously I have removed the 3 items, right? Yes. Option C says that deadlock occurs if the consumer succeeds in acquiring semaphores when the buffer is empty. So this is absolutely true, right? Because I shown you that case. Similarly, moving on to D, the starting value of semaphore of n must be 1 and not 0 for deadlock free operation. So what did they say guys? They already gave it 1 only and with 1 only I got deadlock. Means this option is also wrong. So the most probable correct answer should be C, right? Yes. So it's a quite easy question. It's a direct topic based question, right? Because we already know how this producer consumer problem will work and all those things. So it was really an easy question, right? Yes. So I hope everyone got a clear idea with respect to this question. So in the next lecture, let us continue with the next question. Thank you. Thanks for watching. Like, share and subscribe for more awesome videos like this. Thank you.